Hey guys, we believe here at eBridge that rising tides raise all boats, and it's great to see projects that help everyone and help everyone connect. So next in our list, we have a project whose name is BuildCo by Jesús Loera. Before we proceed, I would like to thank our sponsors, Ruby Red Hospitality and the MIDI Foundations, and thank all of you for being here today. Well, thank you so much. You make all this a great experience. So please give a warm welcome to Jesús Loera and his company, BuildCo.
Good evening, everybody. Quick question. Have you ever had a dream turn into a financial nightmare? Picture this. You're ready to invest your life savings in your dream property. You pick out every amenity just as you envisioned, and the contractor says it's all within budget. Until closing day, and suddenly you're paying a penny and more for what you thought was your dream, whether it's a home, a commercial property, or any other property. Hello, my name is Jesús Loera. I'm the founder of BuildCo, a construction estimating software that seeks to revolutionize the construction cost process. A study conducted by Marshall University found that on average, there's a 16% difference between the initial cost estimate and the actual cost of build, often resulting in upward spending. Now, let me ask this. Who here is a homeowner? Please raise your hand if you're a homeowner. Thank you. You can put your hands down. Let me tell you something. The average price for a home here in Brownsville is $230,000. Now, if we account for the 16% difference margin, that's over $35,000 that you could have saved. And on top of that, if we add today's interest rate of 8% over 30 years, that's $92,000 that you overpaid for inaccurate cost calculating processes. Allow me to introduce BuildCo. We created BuildCo to help solve this problem. By using advanced image processing algorithms, BuildCo can transform your uploaded plans into high-quality documents that estimators can use to create takeoffs, which are calculations of material, labor, and other factors. BuildCo allows estimators to trace over the spaces of a plan, outputting data such as areas, volume, and material counts in real time. For the first time ever, BuildCo is allowing estimators the ability to work simultaneously in a project. Each team member inputting their own work field in the plan. This means no need to wait for the one side of the construction to finish before continuing to the next. Everything is in one. And soon, BuildCo will connect to manufacturers, suppliers' APIs so that users always have the right price for each material. Our entry to market starts by targeting industries that already use some sort of cost calculating process, like small general contractors. These methods can range from manual calculations, which are the most prone to inaccuracies, to management softwares that can be expensive and offer features a lot of businesses don't need. Another revenue stream, the serviceable attainable market for cost management is $260 million, and we can reach at least 10% of that by going after our targeted segments using direct sales, email marketing, and advertising. Now, there's already competitors out there that allow estimators the ability to create takeoffs, but their takeoff process is inefficient. Their software is unable to correctly interpret the uploaded documents. BuildCo's competitive advantage is that we will be able to read the plan's geometry. This means estimators can snap edges and corners and be sure it's the measurement the designer intended it to be, not a close approximation. BuildCo is a subscription-based web software that has tiered membership plans depending on the business size. There's also add-ons that can be applied to this membership to better accommodate each business' unique needs. Another revenue stream that we plan to use is to offer full service estimates. This means our team will take your construction estimate from start to finish and export the invoices ready to deliver to your clients. BuildCo has great profit margins, with 10% going towards a contingency fund, 15% to be invested back into the company for innovation of our product, 20% for infrastructure costs, 25% for labor costs, and finally 30% of our revenue will be our net profit. With a background in engineering and experience in construction site supervising, web development, sales, and education, I consider myself a man of all trades. However, even though I'm the sole proprietor of BuildCo, behind me are the best advisors I can have. They each provide their own mentorship and expertise throughout. We started our research and development in 2021 and completed our stable version September of this year. But upkeeping a platform of this magnitude takes resources that are currently limited. That's why with the funding we received here today, we plan to use $2,000 for any legal and copyright fees, $3,000 to create a user certification exam, $8,000 for hardware and equipment, $12,000 for server costs, and finally $15,000 for marketing and advertising. Bad construction processes can be a nightmare. BuildCo is here to change that narrative. Our goal is to make sure your dreams are within reach. Let's embark together on a journey where dreams and budgets align. Thank you.
I really like this idea. I'm trying to figure out how big the market space is just here in Brownsville. It sounds like you're targeting residential. When you think about all the other people in the saturated market, like for example, Austin and its building boom, I want to know how well you're able to protect your IP from competitors trying to do the same thing.
So using the funding we get here today, hopefully, we will submit for copyrights. Unfortunately, since it's a software, we're not able to file a patent. The only thing that can protect us is copyrights, which we do plan to file.
It seems that you mentioned 60% of reduction on the cost, but that benefit is for the end customer, the one buying, correct? But you want to target these, I saw more B2Bs. So why will I, as an investor or as a buying your software, would like to reduce the cost when I'm going to earn less?
Yes. So the difference between, or I guess the 16% is the difference between the initial estimate and the actual cost of build. So the one that loses money is the customer, right? And what drives business? Reviews. So as more people, or if you provide a better, more accurate thing, you're going to have more clients in the long run, rather than short amounts.
So your MVP was in 2021. Your platform went live in 2023. So two quick questions. One, how many users are currently on your system? And then how much money have you made since September?
So we started our research and development in 2021 and completed the stable version in September of this year.
Okay, so how many people are on your
pre-launch, but the software is ready to launch today. However, we want to create traction for it so that when we do launch, we're successful from the start.
I just didn't see a slide that was like the user interface or anything. Like, what does it actually? We just saw the blueprints. It just would be interesting.
What you saw, the little video that you saw, is the user interface.
Ah, okay.
So the estimator goes in, they upload their construction plan, and they're able to measure the areas and spaces within that plan and calculate how much material is going to be used, calculate how many windows of each type are going to be needed, and so forth. And then finally, once that everything's calculated, the software outputs an invoice with all the prices already together, including markups, labor costs, and other things.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. Like, I want to redo my floors. Like, it'd be nice to get some estimates and see,
Yes.
like almost like we always call it like the pizza tracker, just see the progress. But
Yes,
anyway.
and this doesn't only have to be B2B. It could also be directly to client for remodels or stuff like that that the end user can use.
And we are at time. Thank you.
Thank you.